Hey everyone, in breaking news, Hong Kong's final Court of Appeal today upheld three earlier rulings that favoured granting public housing and inheritance rights to married same-sex couples. This is a landmark decision that could shape discussions on LGBT rights across Asia. Let's discuss what this means, how it aligns with developments in Singapore and Taiwan, and Singapore's own journey with LGBTQ rights. First, let's talk about the decision from Hong Kong. The final Court of Appeal, Hong Kong's highest judicial authority, today upheld three previous rulings granting public housing and inheritance rights to same-sex couples who are married. These rulings signify an important step in recognizing the rights of LGBT individuals under the law. One case involved the city's housing authority declining to consider an application by permanent resident Nick Infinger to rent a public flat with his husband because their marriage in Canada was not recognized in Hong Kong. Speaking outside the court after the ruling, Infinger said he knew of other couples who wanted to create a home but did not have the means to stage a legal battle. In the other case, same-sex couple Edgar Ng and his husband Henry Lee were denied joint ownership of a government-subsidized flat because their marriage in Britain was not recognized in Hong Kong. Ng also launched a third case, expressing fears that if he died without leaving a will, he would not be able to pass his property to his husband under Hong Kong's inheritance laws. Lee took over the two cases after Ng committed suicide in 2020 after years of depression. The Hong Kong Final Court of Appeal ruled that the denial of such rights violated the principles of equality and non-discrimination in Hong Kong's mini constitution. This decision reaffirms Hong Kong's commitment to upholding fundamental human rights, even in the absence of legislation recognizing same-sex marriage. It reflects judicial courage in pushing the boundaries for inclusivity and equality. Now let's broaden the scope. Hong Kong's ruling aligns with similar progressive trends in the region. In 2019, Taiwan made history by becoming the first Asian country to legalize same-sex marriage. The legislation allowed same-sex couples to marry and access the same legal rights as heterosexual couples. This marked a watershed movement for LGBT advocacy across Asia. Earlier this year in Thailand, the government legalized civil partnerships, granting many, but not all, rights akin to marriage for same-sex couples. While it stopped short of full marriage equality, it demonstrates Thailand's growing recognition of LGBT rights. Both Taiwan and Thailand show that societal acceptance, coupled with legal reform, can pave the way for a more inclusive future. Could Hong Kong's ruling be a precursor to similar legislative action over there? So where does Singapore stand? Although same-sex marriage remains illegal here, Singapore took a significant step in 2023 by repealing Section 3778 of the Penal Code, which previously criminalized consensual sexual relations between men. This repeal was seen as a balancing act, acknowledging the evolving societal attitudes towards LGBT issues while maintaining the traditional definition of marriage under Singapore laws. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong emphasized that the repeal reflects the nation's journey towards greater inclusivity without undermining existing social norms. While the repeal of Section 3778 is a step in the right direction, some argue that there is still much work to be done and feel that Singapore can learn from Taiwan's bold approach to legalizing same-sex marriage and Thailand's incremental strategy of introducing civil partnerships. Hong Kong's judiciary has shown how courts in some countries can lead in shaping equality when the law or the legislation lags behind. Some LGBT activists argue that equality is not just a moral idea, it's a legal necessity. The right to housing, inheritance, and family life should not depend on one's sexual orientation. By looking at regional developments, Singapore can chart its own unique path towards inclusivity while balancing societal sensitivities. Asia is moving forward. slowly but surely towards greater recognition of LGBT rights. Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Thailand have shown that progress is possible. Singapore has taken its first step with the repeal of Section 377A. Some conservatives here oppose any further changes, citing morality and religion. The question now is, how far are we willing to go to ensure equality for all? What do you think about these developments? Let's discuss this in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.